Hello everybody, my name is GetKitty122 and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we finished off our infiltration of Sae Nichima's palace after defying the odds and completely overcompensated for the fact that they were cheating at the battle hall. We were able to secure a route to the treasure after cheating our way to 1,000,000 coins. And this time on Persona 5 Royal, hopefully, we'll be able to send the calling card. I don't think anything will get in our way of doing that, but we need to start off with what we normally do after getting back to the metaverse. We need to call Kawakami. After all, she's our girl, and we need to spend time with her so that we can get wonderful massages from her that let us do more things.
Hey! What?
Oh, you're seriously requesting a massage? Fine. I'll have you know I trained while working with Victoria. My skills are amazing. Okay, I'll head over right now, so just wait for me.
You're so stiff. Like right here. And here.
Ah, your spine. You need to watch your posture so you don't end up hunchbacked, okay?
Master!
Whew, that should do it. My body feels lighter. It's also easier to move.
Oh!
Looks like that was pretty effective.
See you later.
Alright, I'm headed home. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Okay, so since we got Kawakami's massage, we are able to go out and do things. So, let's see what we can do. You know what? We haven't spent time with Sakura in a while. It may be good to spend a little more time with him, since, you know, things are kind of looking a little iffy right now. I think his support is something that we would sincerely appreciate.
Yo.
Hey, how did the exams go? Perfect.
Oh.
I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. Then maybe you didn't need this. Oh well, take it. Sweet, we got the LeBlanc charm. I made it myself. It's got my finest coffee beans in it. I wanted to give it to you before the exams, but well, you still have more tests. Don't let up on the finals. Oh, my head hurts. Sojiro seems concerned about Futawa's uncle. I need angelic kindness to bridge the gap between the two. Okay, so if we want to spend more time with Sojiro, we're gonna have to work on our kindness, so I will keep that in mind moving forward. So let me figure out what else we can do instead. Okay, so I unfortunately was not able to really find a confidant in Shinjuku. I was hoping that we could spend time with the Fortune Arcana, but I did want to at least take a minute to point out that it is October 31st here, and because of that, there are people celebrating Halloween. So notice that a lot of the pedestrians are dressed up in costumes. There's a big Happy Halloween banner. There's lots of Halloween decorations all over the place. This is a nice little Easter egg, and not something that you would really think about if you weren't paying attention. So, yeah, they really do change with the times, and it is a little detail that I appreciate. It really helps you kind of get into the spirit of everything. Even though Halloween's a purely American holiday, and I don't fully understand why at all it is celebrated in Japan, I'm not going to complain about it. Halloween's awesome, and, you know, we should all enjoy it. So, since we can't spend time with the Fortune Arcana or Sojiro, and I really do not want to spend time with the Devil Arcana, let's talk to Justine and see where the twins want to go tonight.
What are you gonna do
Alright,
today?
time to name the location, Justine. You do the honors.
No.
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for rehabilitation is a present-day Tower of Babel. It looms high in the heavens, so high that the humans down below the earth are no longer even visible to the naked eye. Such a grand structure would be far too dangerous for humans. We find that we have a duty to investigate. Does this location sound at all familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. Could be the Sky Tree in Asakusa. So, what'll it be? You mean the Sky Tree? So it's named the Sky Tree, huh? That's pretty impressive sounding. It's no Tower of Babel, but still, quite fine.
Onward.
Yes, the boldness of the moniker is quite promising. Take us there at once.
What?
So, this is the present-day Tower of Babel. Incredible! It appears we underestimated the current extent of human technology. And the metal box that took us here, my ears were so tortured by its sounds, I thought I would faint. But as a trial for reaching this place, it was a mere child's play. Oh my! What could that tiny thing in the sky be? An airplane? They truly do appear to be quite cramped inside. This is quite the view. It almost appears as if we could crush the people below like insects.
Justine.
Look at that! Loud as ever. What is it?
How could this happen?
There's a hole in the floor. Is this some kind of trap? Try standing on it.
What?
Are you insane? It is most assuredly a trap, Caroline. Any passerby that comes too close to it is clearly doomed. By the way, inmate, I've heard this Tower of Babel has a path that leads even higher than where we are now, all the way to the heavens.
Really?
What? Is that true? Take us there immediately. Well, it doesn't reach all the way to the heavens, but the view is still rather impressive. Yes, we can see well past the city from here, almost to the ends of the earth. However, Caroline, are you attempting to back out of this?
What?
What do you mean by that? Why would I suddenly get scared after already coming so close? Ah, I see. Then why not go even closer and enjoy the view?
Are you
What?
joking?
Cut it out! If you want to look so badly, then go do it! Quit bickering. Hey, are those kids okay? Where are their parents? Aw, they're just playing around. See? That guy's chaperoning them.
Hey, inmate.
Great, now we're part of some humiliating misunderstanding. All because you were making such a scene, inmate. What a burden. You are the one who should feel humiliated. What a great view, though. I see how looking down from here could make a person feel like a god. Human desire really knows no bounds, does it? Yes, it's no wonder their hearts grow twisted when they're living in a city frothing with so much desire. Well, we've learned the secret of the Tower of Babel, so we'll consider this assignment complete. Here's your reward. Tarukaja. Excellent. Rakukaja. And Sukukaja. You'd better keep up this progress, inmate. Now,
let's
you will
return.
accompany us for our return. Fine by me. I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. So yeah, so now we have all the generic singular stat boosting skill cards, if we want them. Dr. Maruki's leaving? Are you kidding me? This is so sad. I think I know who are the Phantom Thieves. If we report them, we'll get 30 million, yeah? Wanna just report anyone who seems suspicious?
You know,
It's already November. We've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be getting colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean it. If you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Oh, speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Maruki is going to be leaving us on the 18th. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. Hintity, hint, hint, hint. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go.
so
If he helped you, and if you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Man, time really flies. A whole year's gone by already. Was school always like this? Don't it feel different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Something's different. Is it just me that thinks nothing has changed? Nothing seems unusual on my end. Well, they're not investigating your school, Yusuke, so that probably has a considerable factor with this. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal over here. You live in a bubble. You don't count. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. You know, because we're supposed to be in class. I think everyone's just agitated by the Fan Thieves rumors. Try not to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. Again, you live in a bubble. It doesn't count with you, Futaba.
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the others about the target mementos? Well, let's go ahead and go to the hideout and see what we can do.
Okay. Oh yeah! All we gotta do now is send the calling card. So, when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right?
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
Sai-san is a realist. Even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist, do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical. Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though, it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone.
Okay, so yeah, we can't actually send the calling card right now. No matter what you try to do, you do have to wait until the 18th. So, why exactly is that? The best answer I can give you right now is because it's a flashback and it doesn't make sense for us to get caught at an inconsistent date. It never mattered when we, did the calling cards in previous instances, but we already know we're gonna get caught once we finish this mission. So it has to match up with the date. So, God bless flashbacks and their implementation of stories. But for the time being, we're going to go ahead and exit and we're going to find something else to do this afternoon. Now, before we continue any further forward, I do want to give you a big warning. Not that the game hasn't already been giving us plenty of warnings, but during this time, it is absolutely essential that you accomplish 3 different things before the 18th, each of which has to do with a specific confidant. First of all, you need to get Dr. Maruki, who has been reminded to of us many times, up to rank 9 before the 18th. We've already accomplished this, so we're good to go with that. The second thing you need to do before the 18th is you need to get Kazumi up to rank 5, which is her max rank. Kazumi we took care of quite a while ago, so we don't need to worry about that. But again, if you have not worked with Kazumi enough, you need to do it during this time. And third, and most importantly, because we have not worked on it in its entirety yet, you need to get Akechi's confidant up to rank 8. We've only gotten his confidant up to rank 6, so we still have a couple more instances of spending time with him we need to do. But all that absolutely has to happen before the 18th. If you fail to do a single one of these things, then you will seriously regret it in the long run. So be absolutely sure that you do these things before the 18th. So on that note, I'm not going to dwell on it any further. Let's press onward. Okay, so now that preparations have been made and all warnings have been given, let's take a look at what we got today. Are you going to train? I thought you wanted to get better. I'll be at the arcade today. It would be fun to hang out with you. Shinya seems to be waiting for you at the arcade. Want to go see him? Absolutely. Okay, I'll be waiting. I got a Phantom Thief strap this time from the Capsule Toy Machine in the back alley. They cost 500 yen each try, so I only play once in a while. Even then, you're getting really good at this, Amami-san. You're going to train today too, right? I feel like I become closer with Shinya thanks to Tower Persona Red Rider. I feel that my bond with Shinya will go stronger soon. What are you gonna do? You gonna have Shinya teach you how to shoot? Let's do this.
Alright.
Let's just play a game then.
Hey.
How are the Phantom Thieves doing? I'm still rooting for them. I hope they don't get discouraged and quit. The war's still going on. It's probably because they think I'm weak. If only I was as strong as the Phantom Thieves. Hey kid, you may be small, but you played a great game.
What?
So being big is better? Ha! My bad. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought we should be friends since we're both gamers. The name's Takekuma. I make a living from gaming, more or less. Ever heard of me?
Huh?
Takekuma, the pro gamer? Yeah, you're the guy from all those videos online. And you're the one they call the king, right? I always wanted to play you. But I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. And I don't need people bashing me for bullying a kid.
You bastard!
You just call me weak. That's it. We're playing. I won't lose. As expected of the king. Okay, let's get this started.
Alright.
I'm gonna win. I have to.
No way.
How? The king is getting destroyed. That's Takekuma, isn't it? He's awesome. I missed? The king lost. That doesn't count. Let's play again. You got it. Wow, that's 10 losses in a row. The king got slaughtered. Ha! That's hilarious. One more game. No matter how many times we play, the end result will be the same. We should probably stop for your sake. Shut up!
You bastard!
You cheated, didn't you? Yeah, you tell him. Right? There's no way I could have lost. Man, I guess the king is just a little kid after all. Looks like I overestimated your ability. I'd feel bad beating you again, so I'm going to go. Make sure you practice for the next time we play. You gotta be kidding me! Get your revenge. I will! I'm the one who's gonna win in the end. If I lose, it's all over for me. I'm gonna beat him next time for sure. This isn't over. The strongest always win in the end, just like the Phantom Thieves. Watch, I'll win for sure next time. I'm not a loser, you'll see. Shinya is more motivated than ever before. Alright, we've gotten the Tower Arcana to rank 4. No new abilities just yet.
Alright.
But as always, you will now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst infusing personas of the Tower Arcana. It's late. I gotta go.
What?
Man, that Takakuma though. Tell me to practice for next time. A grown-up shouldn't spend so much time playing video games. You know, I really am trying to support you. You calling me out on my nonsense? Not cool. Interacting with Shinya has made my heart grow. I feel that my kindness has increased. Alright, not quite angelic, but we're getting there.
Bye.
Today tired me out. I'll see you later.
You're back.
Hey, inmate.
You haven't forgotten about your special assignment, have you? I visited you last night! You better not keep us waiting long. We're waiting in front of our door. I visited you last night about this. Hey, you got some city armor. How about you wash that over at the laundromat? I think the second-hand clothes store in Kichijoji will take them too, but we better do something with them. Alright, well, we still can't spend any time with Sojiro right now, so let's see what else we got. Nope. Okay, so for our next Arcana session tonight, we're going to be spending some time with Chiaya. Fortunately, no pun intended, moving forward, you don't need to worry about any of our choices being incorrect or being the bad choice. You don't need to worry about those. Everything will either not increase anything or will help you get closer with her. So pick whatever you want. It's your call. Amamiya-san, are you sure you're going to be okay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The death aura is emanating a strange light. Please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today? Let's do a verification test.
Well then.
Please take a seat. I feel like I'm become closer with Chiaya thanks to Fortune Persona Norn. I don't think my bond with Chiaya will deepen just yet. Huh. Well, this is awkward, but I'll still do it anyway. It's important that we take any opportunity we can to work with the Fortune Arcana, especially because we need to unlock certain abilities to accelerate the progress of our Arcanas being unlocked. So let's go ahead and do it.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Chiaya looks mystified. I'll go along with the readings until she's satisfied. I feel my bond with Chiaya will go stronger soon. Excellent.
Goodbye.
Well then, see you.
Hey.
Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? It's a book on speed reading. Should be able to get through this quickly. Let's read Woman in the Dark, just so we can get this taken care of and move on to the next library book. The mysterious milady's achievements were quite numerous. This woman's skills were quite amazing, but I can't help but feel shocked by how brazen she was. We still got some time to read. Let's go a little further. At times she changed her name, always keeping her true identity in the dark.
Oh.
So you finished reading Woman in the Dark? Goodness, there's so many ways to trick people, so many secret techniques and maneuvers. I'm sure you learned a bit more about the proficiency you'll need to smoothly get by in this world. Not really, because I am already the absolute god of proficiency, as well as charm and knowledge. Oh, we're almost at the station. I see that was an efficient use of your time. If you say so.
Good morning.
Ren, I was working late yesterday. I'm so tired today.
Speaking of which...
I trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline? I'm going to give it everything I have, for your sakes as well. Also, once the fantasy finished its final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. What do you mean? I mean, it's just how it sounds. Once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy tracking down the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens though, let's continue to work together. Now then, I'll be going. I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this has been the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April, then the Phantom Thieves and the principal. Yes, as you young folk might say, this situation is indeed quite whack. Perhaps you're wondering why I use such hip terminology, No. Now then, Amamiya-kun. The word whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in thieves' context? It refers to a share of stolen goods.
This is it.
Correct. You know a lot about this, do you? I dare say you must be pretty whack yourself. Hey, who said we're whack? I'm joking, of course. Still, you must be quite diligent in your studies. Thieves of olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they all expected to get their cut. If you wanted your part of a haul of riches your group stole, you demand your whack, you see? Whoa, we actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Absolutely, I am the god of knowledge. If today's youth are freely using thieves, can't do each other in broad daylight, then truly, we live in whack times indeed. I've been listening to a lot of teenagers, but I'm not sure I've ever heard them say that. Still, he's trying so hard, it would be a shame to correct him. I won't if you don't. Still better than sus.
Hey,
16 days left until we send the calling card. Before we get to our next task, I'm going to go ahead and switch out our book. We're going to return Woman in the Dark.
Thank you. What would you like?
And then we're going to... Ooh, so we have two of them. We have Dress in Ashes and The Hero with the Bow. I think I'll go ahead and take The Hero with the Bow. This is the next lineup in new Persona-based novels with Tales of Robin Hood.
Here.
And also, it's something that I can actually reasonably use because I am not quite maxed out on guts. Not that I necessarily need to be, but I can be. So the next thing I would like to do is we're going to go up to the rooftop. It looks like Haru is here all by herself. Let's go ahead and talk to her real quick. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Did you need something in the meantime, Ren-kun? I came to see you.
thank you! Hey!
In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Haru.
Hey!
I'd like to stop by LeBlanc today. Could you join me? Sure.
I'm so glad.
Great. Let us go then.
Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kinda like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Haru's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
The sun-bathed vegetables seem to fill me with energy. They may prove useful during palace forays.
I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
Aw, Haru. You don't have to do this.
But it's what I want to do. Oh, then, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today? It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves.
We are for real Phantom Thieves.
Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
Haru seems a little more enthusiastic than before. Notice that the date's ticking a little slower now? Gee, wonder why that is. It's like one of the last memories I remember.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, we have obtained a brand new Arcana in the form of the Empress Arcana from our wonderful teammate Haru Okumura. And with a new Arcana, it's time to talk about the new benefits of the new Arcana that we just got. However, I would like to kind of go on a little bit of a tangent before we go on the explanations here. I have, for the most part, abstained from talking about the differences between Arcanas between Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. Part of this just has to do with the fact that I didn't want to confuse you, but also a lot of Arcana are pretty much similar and only have little pacing differences here and there. However, Haru is a whole other issue. And Haru was so much worse in Persona 5. So here's the thing about Arcanas in general in Persona 5. When it comes to your teammates' Arcanas, you normally, at rank 1, get the skill Baton Pass. It's not something that you innately get right away, unlike this version. It's something you had to unlock at least by getting the Arcana unlocked. The thing about Haru is that her confidant starting in the original Persona 5 was locked behind a social set requirement, and not some marginal one either. In order for you to get even so much as started with Haru's confidant in the Persona 5, you had to have level 4 proficiency. Mind you, in Persona 5 Royal, they went out of their way to make sure that getting proficiency was not an issue, and you've seen numerous times of my having no problem just getting more and more proficiency even after I maxed out proficiency. But there weren't as many opportunities back then, and Haru having Baton Pass locked behind a high-level social stat was the worst. So I'm very glad that they changed it. There is a proficiency requirement later on, but for now, let's talk about what she does here in Royal and the wonderful benefits that she gives you. First of all, at rank 1, you get cultivation right away. This allows you to grow vegetables with Haru on the Shujin Academy rooftop. We'll be going into what exactly these vegetables do, but just so you know, they're basically consumable items that you can use during your infiltrations and during battle to help with different things like HP, SP, various stat boosts, and even some other benefits that we'll see later on. At rank 3, we get a generic party member ability, Follow Up. Just like all the other cases, it's a chance to give Haru a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not take down an enemy. At rank 4, you get Celebrity Talk. This is another talking ability. We've seen this plenty of times, but basically, if negotiations amidst a group of shadows fail, you can try again. So this really only works if you are dealing with a crowd of shadows. If you're only if you're only fighting one shadow, then it's not necessarily going to work. But, you know, there are other benefits from different party members that can make up for that. At rank 5, you get Bumper Crop. This increases the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. You do have to be a little bit proactive with Haru to make sure you actually get the vegetables that you want, but Bumper Crop just increases the amount of vegetables you can get per harvest, so you're not having to wait as long to get the maximum amount of vegetables that you want. At rank 6, you get another generic ability, Harrison Recovery, same thing as all the other cases, is a chance for Haru to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members. At rank 7, you get Soil Improvement. This decreases the total amount of time that it takes to cultivate vegetables, so you can get the results that you want faster. At rank 8, you get Endure, another generic ability for party members, same as before, it's a chance for Haru to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining. At rank 9, she gets Protect, same thing as before, chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack. And at rank 10, she will get her Second Awakening and transform her persona into a mythological trickster. Now, despite how all that sounds, don't think that all my complaining at the start makes this a bad arcana. This is actually one of the most useful party member arcanas because it gives you consumables that you can use in battle. And again, once we get like the good stuff, you can get really nice items that will be supremely helpful to you all the way through the end of the journey. So, even though it is going to be a bit of work, considering our relative point in the game, spend some time with Haru. It's going to be worth it.
Alright.
And as always, fusing personas of the Empress Arcana will now grant you EXP due to the Arcana Burst. Haru can now use Cultivation to grow vegetables. Growing vegetables with Haru. You can ask Haru, who has an incredible green thumb, to grow vegetables for you. Haru's vegetables are full of energy and grant a variety of effects when used as items. They may prove useful when exploring the metaverse.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Your feedback on the vegetables was a big help. Oh, if there are any vegetables you'd like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing those first. That was our deal. Huh? Oh, that's right! My, when you phrase it like that, it's oddly thrilling. Alright, I'm going home for the day.
Bye.
See you later!
You're back. Yo,
Another box came for you. Sweet!
Hey,
What'd you get? Holy Shroud. The Ouija board. Black Kogatana. Godly Makatama. Blast Magatama. Black Robe.
Oh yeah.
You bought stuff from Shady Commodities. Let's go buy more stuff. So, as you can see, with our new Chaos mode, we have a couple of new items that we can purchase. So first of all, you can get model gun. Go ahead and purchase this right away, because why not? The homunculus. I am not going to be buying this because this costs a lot. But this is basically a little item that you can get. They'll protect you from kill attacks one time. Maybe the reason I'm not buying it, aside from the cost, is because I already have a dozen of these. So I don't necessarily need it, but if you want it, you can get it. Right now, there's also the retail retail smile mask. This will just give you the skill Evil Smile, so you can get that. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. But then there is this. The Salvation Crown. It costs 990,000 yen. So I can't purchase this right now. We'll need to go to Mementos and buy this at a later point. But this can give you the skill of Salvation. This is huge, and this is the absolute best skill in the game. At least as far as healing is concerned. So, if you can get this, it's absolutely worth it. But I myself cannot purchase this right now, so we're going to have to wait for later. Alright, so now that we've gotten our purchases from Shady Commodities, let's see what we got tonight. Ooh, looks like Akechi wants to spend time with us. Perfect. Do you have time today? I was thinking we could play another game of billiards. After all, losing doesn't sit well with either of us, am I right? I feel like I've become closer with Akechi thanks to the Justice Persona Principality. I feel that my bond with Akechi will grow stronger soon. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to go with Akechi? Let's go see him. Thanks. Then I'll be waiting in Kichijoji. I guess I'll find some way to occupy myself in the meantime.
Hey.
Billiards is such a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect, but precise, to land it in the pocket. That's why it's somewhat fun. Precisely. And the most interesting part is that it has so many parallels to a theoretical perfect crime.
Also,
You eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells? What are you getting at? Nah, psychotic breakdowns. That's right. Even the cases of criminals' hearts being changed too. Everything happening around us, every little inconsequential event, may simply be one ball striking another. But there's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. And despite the player's best intentions, the ball may strike many unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play this game? I won't miss my shot.
not bad.
Impressive. You win.
How about this?
That was quite a heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment?
Very impressive.
Even if it was with my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed that you beat me. You've become quite skilled. I couldn't let myself lose. I see. So we even share that perspective, do we? You truly are fascinating. Remember when I said before that you and I are similar? We're both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the will and power to rise up against them. Yet I'm doing so as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stances couldn't be more different. But we're teammates now. For now, yes. But even that united front will soon end. And after that, everything will return to the way it was, no? Why not join me instead? All you'd have to do is abandon the teammates you have now. Akechi's eyes are deadly serious. I need to give him a real answer.
How about this?
How about it? You're my rival. Be sure to pick this answer. You truly are intriguing. I agree. I think a relationship of equals suits us better than being co-conspirators anyway. No matter what else may change. In any case, what you just said carries great weight. Remember what you decided and don't run from it, alright? That said, as long as we're working together, you'll have my strength.
Leave it to me.
Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed. I feel that my bond with Akechi is growing deeper. Alright, we've gotten the Justice Arcana up to rank 7, and with that, we have Harrison recovery on Akechi. This gives Akechi the ability to chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members. And on that note, since I never actually did a proper bio for Akechi, let's go ahead and do that now. The fact that he became a Persona user was the whole reason I didn't want to talk about Goro Akechi. So let's review his skills one more time. We'll talk about what we got from him, and then we'll also talk about what he'll get moving forward. So first of all, at rank 2, we got Sleuthing Instinct. As a reminder, this gave us the chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of the battle. At rank 4, even though we did not get this directly, this gave us the ability Smooth Talk. We didn't see this when we actually got rank 4, but that's because, again, of the timing with Akechi. But if you do look in the confidant menu, you will see this. With Smooth Talk, if a negotiation with a godlike shadow fails, you can try again. At rank 6, we got Sleuthing Mastery, a chance to reveal all of one's enemies' affinities at the start of battle. We've seen that a couple of times. In addition to that, we also got Follow-Up on Akechi. So this gives Akechi the chance to perform a follow attack if Joker's attack does not take down the enemy. Same as all the other party members. And at rank 10, Akechi will get Endure and Protect and will awaken to its mythological trickster. Again, Endure does the same thing as all the other cases. There's a chance for Akechi to withstand otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining. And then Protect gives him a chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack. And then we'll see the mythological trickster once we get there. So that's Akechi in a nutshell. I'm sorry it took this long for us to actually do a proper bio on him, but again, I didn't want to spoil things immediately by telling you all of the stuff that you get from Akechi, because half of it is party member abilities. So there you go. There's our Akechi bio.
Alright.
And as always, you will now earn more EXP from Arcana Bursts infusing personas of the Justice Arcana. Harrison, Akechi can now use Harrison recovery. Ah, that reminds me. I did say that if you ever beat me using my right hand, I'd face you with all my ability. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Good night, then.
Well then, farewell for now. Hey, it's me. Is it alright if we chat for a bit? You never cease to amaze me. It wasn't against my dominant hand, of course, but I still can't believe you beat me. Your competitive spirit definitely deserves praise. You really were terrible at first, but you caught up to me in no time. I have to ask, why do you get so competitive against me? We're rivals, aren't we? Again, be sure to go with this answer. You will seriously regret it later if you don't. Yes, that's right. Neither of us can afford to lose, because we fight in service of our principles. And that's precisely why I cannot allow you to change. As you are now, as you think now, I cannot allow you to win over me. Well, perhaps that's a bit much, I'll let you go for now. Good night. Who could that be at this hour? Want to go to Dometown? Earlier I got some info that I can't turn a blind eye to. I got us 2 passes. Why don't you go check it out tomorrow? So, are you going to Dometown with Mishima? I'm gonna respond later on this. Don't forget to respond later, okay?
Hey,
15 days left until we send the calling card. Okay, so we got several things taken care of today. We unlocked a new Arcana from our good friend Haru. We upgraded our Arcana with a few other people, including Akechi, but unlocked some new skill cards from the twins. And we established that we're not going to be able to go actually get the treasure from Sae until right before the investigation is supposed to take place. So we're just going to have to hang in there for a little while longer. So next time on Persona 5 Royal, we're going to continue to work on our confidants while we await the opportunity for us to go back to Sae's palace. See you guys then.